The cosmos is about to open a 2-week portal that happens roughly twice a year. Most people will dismiss it just another astronomical event. They'll experience unexplained friction, heightened anxiety, business deals that suddenly fall apart, relationships that implode without warning. Those who are aware this energy exists will likely still misuse it, because what's actually happening during eclipse season gets heavily misinterpreted, even in spiritual circles. Most guides will tell you to set intentions during eclipses, which is backward. There is a reason billionaires consult astrologers before major decisions, especially during these windows. There is a reason ancient emperors avoided signing treaties during eclipses. And there is a reason mystics across traditions treated these periods as technology, not superstition. Because during eclipse portals, the mechanism of material reality fundamentally shifts. Your inner state, the unresolved patterns you've been carrying, the financial blocks you've been working on, the business pivots you've been contemplating, externalizes faster and calls for transformation right here and right now. In this video, I'm going to translate the language of the cosmos into actionable strategy. I'll show you what specific inner work this portal is demanding and how that inner transformation directly impacts your external reality, especially your capacity to generate wealth with greater ease. And I'll give you specific actions you can take in your business and personal life during these 14 days to remove the internal friction that's currently limiting your results. Under normal circumstances, time behaves with thickness. You make a decision, consequences arrive months later. There is buffering between cause and effect. Eclipses collapse that buffer. Things you've been postponing begin resolving themselves, often without your consent. Eclipse season opens a passage. How you meet it determines what carries forward. The human nervous system is sensitive to geomagnetic variation. Ancient systems mapped these periods through observation long before we had instruments to measure them. The sun and moon function as regulators of human perception. The sun stabilizes your conscious identity, purpose, and forward momentum. The moon stabilizes emotion, habit, subconscious rhythm, the invisible templates running your relationship with money and safety. During eclipses, these regulators desynchronize. What remains is a raw signal between your inner state and external reality. This is why people report, "Things are happening too fast. I didn't choose this." The truth, the choice was made earlier. The corridor removed the delay. The portal opens February 17 with a solar eclipse in Aquarius. You will find exact times in description. Aquarius rules innovation, disruption, and networks. So this particular eclipse is asking, where you're still operating from outdated systems. So let's look at how to work with this cosmic window and how to actually use this energy for wealth expansion. In personal life, replace routines that stem from scarcity. If you're checking your bank account with anxiety, that's deficit consciousness showing you where to work. In business, look at where you're stuck in the same revenue loop. Maybe it's an offer you keep selling because it's familiar, even though it caps your income. Or a process that it's timed every week but never really scales. This window isn't for launching something new just yet. It's for seeing clearly what no longer works. The eclipse brings resolution. Either the structure changes or it stops holding. In your network, notice where you've been operating alone by default. There is often a conversation you haven't had, a partnership you haven't explored, because it felt premature or uncomfortable. This window highlights where collaboration is the missing lever for your next income level. And around innovation, Pay attention to what keeps resurfacing, a technological upgrade or a structural change in your business that could take you to the next level. On my Telegram channel, I'll share a specific practice for the actual eclipse hours, the most potent time for reality shifting. Eclipse energy doesn't operate only on those dates, however. The decision you make and the state you maintain during this period will move you to a better version of reality, toward ease and abundance, or to more struggle. Eclipse season opens a passage. How you live through it determines what carries you forward. The second gate will happen on March 3rd with a total lunar eclipse, which is especially powerful. It falls in Virgo, opposite the Sun in Pisces. Lunar eclipses reveal and release. Virgo asks you to refine and let go of perfectionist patterns. Pisces asks you to release illusions and overwhelm. This Virgo-Pisces axis balances practical structure with creative flow, and this eclipse accelerates that integration. If your life has become too grounded in logistics and tactics, this eclipse demands you to add creative, intuitive spark back. Without it, even successful work will feel hollow. If your business operates purely for revenue without a larger purpose, this is your window to realign your professional mission with something that serves beyond transaction. Western-style operations that ignore this dimension hit a ceiling. Eclipse season shows you where that ceiling is. Do the work during both eclipses, clear the emotional and karmic residue, and within weeks, you'll find yourself lighter, more inspired, and operating from a fundamentally different energetic baseline. That shift is what creates ease in wealth building. Not because you manifested it, but because you removed the internal friction that was blocking your state of flow. The one rule mystics always observed across cultures, Vedic, Hermetic, Egyptian, Mesoamerican, one rule repeats: do not force new structures during the corridor. What has always been favored? Observation over reaction, repair rather than expansion, listening over broadcasting. What backfires during eclipses? Control and ultimatums, ego-driven declarations, binding commitments made from urgency. For those with discipline and self-awareness, the eclipse corridor becomes a catalyst for transformation, but only if you act from coherence, not emotion. Only if you release rather than grasp, and most importantly, allow endings to complete cleanly. An eclipse corridor is a period when the universe stops buffering reality and delivers the consequences of your inner state directly. Live these 2 weeks with heightened awareness. Do the inner work. Make strategic moves from alignment, not a state of lack. Thank you for being here. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you on the other side. Transform.